Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm named Soulseeker, currently level 12. In the previous episode, we completed the Hidden Enemies quest from Thrall. We now have the part that we need to enter Ragefire Chasm to complete, which we will do. Maybe not tonight, but we definitely will. Came back to Bloodhoof Village. Our Hearthstone is set here, and was trying to look for some herbs. Didn't find much. Realized we were just outside the Venture Company mine. Don't remember what the name is. I guess it's just called Venture Company Mine. Can see a warrior. No, it's a druid. And a Nork. We're gonna have to deal with all the workers here. Goblins, ogres. You can see a few humans. A fellow druid back there. Can try to invite him. Or I guess if he's heading out, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to soldier on. Honestly, this is probably the worst version of the mine. One that has been cleared, but we're gonna have respawns pretty soon. I did buy some better potions. Let's hope they are enough. I think I'm going to create a safe zone. Let's deal with as many of these workers as we can. There's is that an ogre mining? Yeah, it is. I think this is a pretty safe spot. Surprised nobody visits the mine. Simply to mine copper. I think it's one of the best areas, especially in Malgor. But at the same time, if you're a low-level player, maybe it's not worth it. They even hired a dwarf. Does he have a beard? He does. Okay, this is going to be useful. Every bit of armor is going to help. I think the supervisor is somewhere around here. +1 agility and +1 stamina. Maybe I can sell this one. I do like the 5 intellect chest piece that I have. Even though intellect doesn't directly increase our damage, +5 is enough to justify using it. Especially since we may end up in a situation where we realistically need to heal. Or I should say, the best option that we have is to stick to healing. Here I was thinking I'm going to finish it off with a Wrathcast. And of course they resist. Can blast this one. I think I'm going to save some mana. If I was outdoors, I could use Entangling Roots and this entire quest would be pretty trivial. Need to be somewhat careful here though. I think I'm just going to pull the Supervisor here. We have the Stomp in case things go wrong. No, we only pulled 2. Honestly, I'm surprised it healed us for so little. 93 to 118. So I guess it does make sense. Okay, we have a clipboard. We can head out. Was that... Guess we never looted this one. There's a worker, there's another supervisor. Are we gonna find enough outside? Since we are here, I'm not going to venture deeper into the mine. Right, these are the respawns. I think the other druid had dealt with these on his way out, which means... Now we have to be extra careful, because I don't remember exactly which spawns I have killed. Honestly, this is not the time to be missing. Am I going to pull both of these? No, we made it. So I need to kill how many? At least 5. Plus the ones on the hillside. There are 2 supervisors, 2 workers. I'm gonna have to buy food. The mana regen is nice, which I did not expect. Even though we're using the basic water without a level requirement. Yeah, they're slowly spawning behind us. It's a crude bastard sword. It's... How much was that worth? 49 copper. No idea why, but we're doing more than fine on silver. I think the skills were simply not as expensive as the warrior ones. I could stay here until I level up, which is less than 5% after I kill the supervisor here. There's a forge in the middle of nowhere and another worker. Yeah, the coast is clear. So we did it. We have enough of these. But you know what? Let's find more in Cloudstalker. We can turn these quests in. We don't really need to stay here until we level up, because I would rather be fighting beasts. Maybe we can get some leather to sell as well. And while I was looking at Thunderbluff, I realized there is a quest. Yeah, gathering leather. I don't remember this one. 12 pieces of light leather. Probably because we have skinning. Yeah, 2 pieces of copper. I think fighting beasts is going to offer a lot more money than the humanoids. There's a chest there, but I don't think it's worth it. Level 7 enemy. The ones north of Red Rocks and to the very north near the Harpies are much higher level. I think we should stick to that. There's a hunter wondering about low-level guilds, possibly. Come to think of it, we haven't been getting random guild invites lately. I'm not sure what to make of that. Oh, here he is. I always worry I have to go all the way to the border with the barons to find him. That rarely is the case.
Well met. Go in peace.
So that is level 13, which means we can equip one of the items we purchased from the auction house in the previous episode.
Ancestors watch over you.
The compact fighting knife. Honestly, it's much worse. Let's pick the mace.
Farewell.
But we're gonna sell it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I need to remember to set my Hearthstone to Thunderbluff. Because I don't think we have to come back. Wait, we do. We have to come back to cleanse the water well. Honestly, I might just skip that. Plenty of people here. There's a warrior. Is that the same hunter? No, it's a different hunter. Marguerite died. No idea what killed her there. I'm pretty sure there are no enemies. Maybe it was a duel to the death.
The winds guide you.
Thorns I really don't care about. Moonfire 15 to 20 plus 32. This one 50 mana points. Nah, I think I'm just going to keep Moonfire for grabbing enemies' attention. At level 14 we get another rank of Wrath. We do not have the bear form, so we can't even learn these. Mark of the Wild, Rejuvenation, Regrowth. Okay, these are pretty cheap.
Ancestors watch over you.
I've been expecting you. Walk with the earth.
So we almost made back most of our money. Should I start with the harpies? No, I think I'm going to visit the spirit first. And there's also somebody else. Lore Keeper. Even if these are level 10, which they probably aren't, I think we're gonna be fine. So we need to update some of our abilities here. Nothing under balance. Healing touch. 94 to 119. Wait, does this number actually update? I want to say it was 1 point lower. All attributes by 2. I mean, it's a start, right? Growth here, and how much is this going to heal for? 56. I mean, for the mana cost, this is almost nothing. So there we go. Can increase the effectiveness by 15%. You're gonna have to wait until almost level 30 to do that, though. Threat generation. No, that's not what we're looking for. Cast time of healing touch. Okay, so these are level 9, which means we're gonna start seeing some higher level beasts. That is 7. These were green before, because we were 12. This is a unique Kodo here. I was not aware it's going to wander so far south. Oh, you know what? I think we found exactly where it's going to turn around and head north. So it's going to be just north of the upper entrance to the mine. Just one more thing to make a mental note of. I think that's another Tauren that died. Maybe the wolves got her. You know what would be pretty interesting? Even though it's essentially not really going to happen. If we could have a system where we sort of touch a corpse and maybe we can see their last moments and how they died. Wonder how difficult something like that would be to code, especially in an older game. I do like the shadows of the people flying on wyverns above us. So there's a Kodo. Moves clockwise? Right, clockwise. Found another black pouch. Okay. Maybe I should start a collection. I think I found 1 or 2 on the warrior as well. But at the same time, I probably sold them. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Was that? Level 19 rogue. There we go. But he was flying away from Thunder Bluff. The beaded cord. I'm not sure what that means. It has beads. No idea how that is going to work. Every time I see an animal parry my attacks, makes me feel slightly worse. Ever so slightly. I wonder if that was changed, especially in modern World of Warcraft. I bet it's been gone for quite some time. Maybe it was removed when they changed some of the systems with Wrath of the Lich King. I know, for example, that spells would be resisted originally, even if they just missed. Then these became, I want to say, different. You could see when a spell would miss because of low hit chance, for example. Somewhat unrelated, of course, but one of the reasons that I end up not liking the Season of Discovery is that they made very few changes from other versions of World of Warcraft that were objectively better. Hey, that is a level 7 sword. If you find this as a warrior, well, maybe not in Malgor. If you find this as a warrior, as a Tauren warrior, you're gonna be even more annoyed because you can't really equip it unless you go all the way to the Undercity. Well, first you have to go to Orgrimmar, take the Zeppelin, go to the Undercity, spend 10 silver. Yeah, probably not worth it. I mean, even for a warrior, it's probably more profitable if you just go after lower level enemies. There we go. Finally, we're starting to get some of these quest items. I thought I was doing something wrong.
What brings you here?
So the Lore Keeper wants us to deal with some of the bristleback interlopers. Foul Menace has made it into the Holy Land. I do remember the Quillboar making an appearance in either Wrath of the Lich King or the well, definitely not an Outland. They were an iconic enemy in Kalimdor. Even have 2 dungeons filled with them. And I do like them. Razorhand Crawl and Razorhand Downs, I mean, they are not the most popular dungeons. You can see the burial site is overrun with these. I want to clear a few enemies behind us, just so that we have an escape route. Can wait for a moment for mana to recharge. Let's hit the Quillboar with a mace instead. When we have full mana, we can cast Wrath a couple of times. Maybe Rejuvenation. To pay attention, was that a bleed effect? I saw something about strength. So not 1 but 2 herbs. Earthroot. I think I'm going to clear enough enemies so we can reach both of these. Can definitely use the experience. Warrior and a shaman. So that is going to conclude the Rite of Wisdom. And we have to go to Thunderbluff next. Wait, can I not? Guess I can't really reach the Earthroot. So let's deal with a Quillboar instead. Hold on, no debuff. Sounded like it. Oh, and you know what? There is another site occupied by the venture company. I wonder if we should go there. Need to hunt wolves too. And one more claw from these. I have the feeling we've been fighting for quite some time and we don't have a lot to show for it. Carving knife. It's only for level 6. So how much experience are we going to receive for this quest?
Hail. Be
Only
careful.
600. I don't know, I want to say it's somewhat low. So how about the Wildmane Totem? 850. It's better, but still not by much. And we're gonna need 5 of these too. Well, 4 of these. Just slow and steady. I want to say for about, what, 20 more levels? So far, I sometimes get the feeling I'm doing something really wrong with the druid here. I don't remember the Season of Discovery being so slow. But of course we had some interesting new attacks that made, I want to say, pretty much all classes a lot smoother to play. Especially early on, where you're struggling the most. You can see a salmon blasting these wolves. Lightning bolts. I think I saw an earth shock too. They're probably going to struggle with mana as well. How much do they have? Even though, because of a rockbiter weapon, a salmon can deal a lot more damage than the druid. Just by auto-attacking. Plus they do have an interrupt. Oh, I think that's it. We do have 12... Well, we have 14 pieces of light leather. So we can do the other quest as well. Should also go to the Elder Rise. There was an elevator here. So I think I'm going to sell these 3, maybe the dagger as well. Should probably save the cooking materials. I wonder if anybody wants to buy them. Probably not. Maybe in a few weeks when people have enough money. I'm not sure how easy it is to make money. Especially early on. We're doing fine on the warrior, on the first 2 official server, well, one of the 2 servers about a year ago. But only after, I want to say, level 50 to 55. Oh, since we are here, definitely worth paying 5 silver. Now the leather was inside the armor shop, right?
Hail. Be careful. Goodbye.
Think I can hand these? Yeah, we can. Don't really need any of the equipment though.
Go in peace. How may I aid you? Be careful. Well met.
And this is the cloth quest, which we don't really care about. Let's sell all these. We're gonna sell the herbs too because we don't really need them. That is a quest item. Sell the leather. Can we get anything else? Oh, we need to speak to Cairn. Can sell the bandages too. How much is this? 114. Honestly, not that great, but we'll take what we can. We're gonna need a lot more linen cloth. Not really in a rush though.
Ishnialo Pora, may the Earth Mother smile upon you. I am Cairn, chief of the Blood Wolf Tauren.
Now this is the final ride, I believe. After this one, there are no follow-ups. let's deliver the quest here. I believe that Tauren is going to eventually offer a quest for Steel Snap and Thousand Needles. I do recognize the name.
The winds guide you. Walk with the earth.
Sergra. That is the orc in the crossroads. Makes sense that he's going to send us there. There's a quest for the Baron's Oasis. We have the pendant for the Sepulchre, which is honestly not a bad idea. We're gonna have to get there eventually. Maybe I should do it before I run Ragefire Chasm. If we reach level 14, it will happen. I mean, it will happen eventually. It's been slow, but I know we can do it. But at 14 we can easily do Ragefire Chasm, which means we can go to the Undercity, deliver the quest there in the throne room.
How may I aid you? Farewell. Ancestors watch over you.
Okay, these two we're definitely going to need.
Ah, I've been expecting you. Winds be at your back.
All druids are welcome to the sacred lands of Moonglade.
Go in peace.
Taurens and elves.
Well met.
And from the Archdruid we
We
can
shall meet again.
grab the quest for the Oasis. And we do have the teleport skill. Right, the quest for the pendant. We can pick that up. We do have the inventory space. Should try and sell these weapons, but I think I'm gonna do it after I'm done with the recording. It's not really exciting browsing the auction house. Even though I've been able to get some pretty good deals, it takes time. Sometimes I just check the auction house multiple times between recordings. I get the occasional good deal, but most of the time it's just logging for a minute, browsing a bit, and yeah, just logging off. I don't think I'm gonna bother with Ghost Howl. He can spawn, it's probably pretty rare. And according to the quest, there are multiple locations. So good luck getting that. Now the leggings are gonna be pretty nice though.
I haven't got all day.
So this was the wife of the Crusader. There's nothing we can do here in the Pools of Vision. Let's teleport to Moonglade. And yeah, I just typed the cast. This was... I mean, it is a questionable choice. I remember a mage telling me about trying to save a room of his action bars and just casting teleports and portals just by typing them.
Greetings, Delnadris. Go in peace.
Dendrite. He's going to send us to speak to the Great Bear Spirit.
Good luck, friend.
There's a flight point for druids, but I don't believe you can use these to come to Moonglade. But then again, you really have no reason to if you can teleport here directly. This is just a convenience. Yeah, this is simply going to send you back. It will take some time to fly here, though.
Peace, friend.
Oh, but you know, we can speak to the orc near the Timbermaw hold. Thought the bear was near the shrine. It is not. We're gonna have a chat here. Gonna try to understand the importance of strength of the body, the strength of the heart. Such a peaceful place. Most of northern Kalimdor, I should say the elven areas, can tell that the developers spend a lot of time there. Level 16 Druid. Trying to remember. I know that in a few expansions the trolls can be druids. Which alliance race also gets this option? Probably not the humans. Or the dwarves. Or the gnomes. Maybe it's a worgen. Can goblin become druids? Probably not. So it has to be the worgen.
I am honored. Farewell.
He makes an invisible gesture in the air.
May the stars guide you.
So it's time to part ways. We have to return to Thunder Bluff and speak with Turak Rune Totem.
Farewell.
I am honored.
Okay, we can sell this. The well-oiled cloak. 10 points of stamina. It's exactly the right length, too. All the low-level cloaks are essentially short. Feels like a rite of passage. Once you can equip a cloak that can almost touch the ground, you know you've really grown in power. And speaking of growing in power, we're not gonna hit level 14. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We can come back to Moonglade whenever we want. It's going to be much faster to use the Hearthstone though. Can go back to Bloodhoof. We have a quest to complete, and then we're gonna need to head north again. Oh, and I should equip these bracers. How much is it? +3 intellect. Just realized it was a cloth piece. Probably the only good item I could find.
I've been expecting you. We shall meet again.
So he is going to give us the totem, right? The stuff is not that bad. But still, the damage is pretty low.
Eternal sun shine upon thee.
If I spend 10 silver to learn how to use two-handed maces, which I believe is the only two-handed weapon druids can use, other than stave. Well, yeah, staves are by default two-handed weapons. Will I have enough to purchase a decent weapon?
I have just the thing for you.
I'm gonna have to figure that out, because in all honesty, since we cannot equip a shield, there's no point in using a one-handed weapon. I simply grabbed these because they were very cheap compared to everything else, but the damage that we do is making the leveling journey awfully slow. I thought I was not using all the skills, or maybe I forgot to train, but Wrath is available at level 14, and I don't believe getting the other rank of Moonfire was going to help. But I think I'm going to end the episode here. I know that we have to look for the Kodo, and I might as well do this and start the next recording when I find it. Yeah, there's little point to just running in circles around the plains. Then we have to cleanse the Wildmane well. Yeah, we're gonna have to cleanse the well, we're gonna have to come back and deal with the Harpies. We're definitely going to be level 14 by then. So we can run Ragefire Chasm, can go to the Undercity, reach the Sepulchre, unlock the flight path. Yeah, I think it's looking good. It's been slow. We don't have bear form yet, but we're gonna have to stick to healing. Yeah. A lot to figure out. Thank you for watching though, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part.